Hi, you're watching the weekly technology report by financialmirror.tv. Almost everything worldwide has gone wireless, which is a good thing because you don't have to mess yourself up with miles and miles of wires. However, many things around us still have wires, and we have to deal with them on a daily basis, such as mobile chargers. However, Duracell Mygrid and the Powermat eliminate that too. We're going to take a look at both devices to determine which one is more suitable for you. Wireless charging devices aim to help frustrated users charge their army of battery-powered devices. They transfer energy wirelessly to portable devices such as laptops, PSP, iPhone, etc. by using magnetic induction. A receiver is attached to the device for any gadget under 100 watts. Any gadgets that are above 100 watts will use a retractable attachment that connects magnetically to the mat. The Duracell Mygrid is much like the Powermat. You only have to place the device on the mat for it to start charging. The Mygrid supports up to 8 devices, all of which will have to use an adapter, which you slide the device into. Although you can charge up to 4 Mygrid-enabled devices on the pad at once, just like the Powermat. Adapter sleeves are available for supported devices. What do we mean by adapter sleeves? Well, Powermat sells plastic cases for devices such as the iPhone, iPod Touch, and Nintendo DSi, along with special back covers for some Blackberries. All these let you charge the devices by simply plopping them down on the pad. There's also a small charging dock that fits an iPhone or an iPod. These add-ons run from $30 to $40. But it is much easier to keep the special case on an iPhone than simply drop it on the pad when you need more juice. There are 2 different Powermats available, a home and office version and a portable Powermat. Each of the charging mats is now available for $100. It is flat, slim, and good for the office. The other one is called the Powermat Portable Mat. It is foldable, portable, and collapsible for ultra-compact storage and good for travel. Both of them charge up to 3 Powermat-enabled devices simultaneously. In the case of Mygrid, once you connect your gadget to the cube with the appropriate tip, you drop the cube onto the mat to start charging. Mygrid prices hover around $75. For the Duracell Mygrid, the iPhone sleeve fits the iPhone 3GS just fine. The only downside is the somewhat ugly lump on the bottom that houses the built-in dock connector. Another downside that you'll want to consider is that you'll need to remove the iPhone from the sleeve in order to sync with iTunes on your computer. The mat looks as though it can only charge 2 devices at a time, but Mygrid states that the device can charge up to 4 items at once. Mygrid works differently than Powermat and requires that metal contact points on the clips and rubber sleeves be touching the pad for power to be transferred to your phone. It takes longer to charge devices with the Mygrid than with the Powermat, a bit more than 2.5 hours for an iPhone. However, overall, because of its greater compatibility with gadgets and faster charging times, Powermat offers a better option, even if it is more expensive. If you're in trouble with hundreds of chargers connected to the power outlets throughout your room, maybe you should try Powermat. Do you think we made the right choice? That's it for now. Tune in next week for another tech update by financialmirror.tv.